everybody. I'm here at the Isaac Walton League, the Bush Lake chapter, and it's time for nature drawing with Nancy. So grab your pencils and your markers and coloring utensils if you want, and of course paper, and we'll see you inside. Hi everybody. Here I am again at the Isaac Walton League, the Bush Lake chapter, in our wonderful lodge with our cozy fire, because it's still winter here in Minnesota. And today I want to teach you to draw one of our favorite animals to see, especially in the wintertime. You can really see them in the woods because there's no leaves on the trees, and that's the deer. And a deer is, just think of how beautiful they are when they bound through the forest with their white tail. So I'm going to teach you to draw a deer. And what you need, again, as a reminder, your awesome paper, your pencil as your guide, and a black marker for outlining. And of course, after I'm done teaching you to draw, you can color in the animal yourself with marker or colored pencils. So let's start drawing a deer. Okay. So as we've been doing with our drawing, our nature drawing, I want you to have your pencil and draw your guides. So we are going to draw a fawn, and I want you to draw a circle and this skinny oval shape, okay? Those are going to be your guides. That's how you use your pencil in the beginning. Then take your marker and you're going to follow part of the circle, and you're going to reach the oval and draw right to the back, okay? Now we want to draw the face. So you're going to go down, out a little bit, and I want you to put that black nose in there. And I'm going to put a smile on our cute fawn. Continue down here. Now remember, I told you the deers have eyes on the side of their heads. So you're going to draw a big eye here. And of course, those very big ears that can move in all different directions. Okay. Now back here, we want to draw that white tail. So you're going to draw just a little bit, slight curve. And you notice how I made this broken up line to represent its furry. Okay. Now, they have very long legs. So you're going to draw a straight line here, straight line here. And we want to show part of the other leg. Draw the hooves there too. Then you're going to follow up here and draw a curve right there. That's going to be the start of your back leg. See that? Come down. Try and make them equal, but if they're not, we don't care. By the way, I always like to mention that don't be a perfectionist. If yours doesn't look exactly like mine today, it's no big deal. You can practice. Now, this is a baby fawn, so you want to show those little dots that you see. They're little white dots. If you were going to color in this fawn, I would do kind of a reddish brown and leave the dots white. One other deer head I wanted to draw for you today is the adult deer head. And we're just going to draw the head, not the body. So you draw an oval, and of course that's your guide. You outline your oval, go down, the very long neck, eyes, remember, at the side of the head, and that big black nose that a deer has. Remember, the deer is constantly licking that nose so it can smell better. And then you draw the beautiful ears. And you've got almost a stylistic adult deer. So I'm hoping that you can give it a shot. So now that you've learned to draw a deer, I just wanted to share with you some deer facts. The deer we drew is called a white-tailed deer, And you know why? Because that white tail bobbing through the forest when it runs is that white tail. They're mammals, and what's really interesting about a deer is they have their eyes on the side of their heads. And another interesting thing about a deer is they have great hearing. And a deer's ears can individually point different directions, and because they have different muscles. So one ear can face this way, one ear can face the other way, and they can hear so good. And they also have really good vision. They're very social animals, so they hang around together in something called a herd. Their lifespan can be very long. It can be 10 to 25 years, which is pretty amazing. A deer will eat plants, leaves, fruits, nuts, grass, and acorns. And here's something I just learned about a deer. Every picture I've seen of a deer, their nose looks very kind of moist and wet. Well, deers actually continually lick their nose because that improves their sense of smell. And boy, do they need a good sense of smell. Males deers are called bucks, and they grow their antlers in the spring. Antlers are important for the male to win over that female. They shed their antlers each year, and sometimes you can even find antlers in the woods, but you have to beat the mice and other rodents that are going to nibble away at them. We actually found some antlers one time in our yard. Deers, by the way, are so important to the food chain because, first of all, they eat and graze and help trees and shrubs and other plants to stay under control. Now, deer hunting, just to cover hunting, is very important for management of deer. Hunting keeps their populations in check and keeps deer healthy and free of disease. And by the way, if you are a hunter, and I'll tell you, venison is a pretty tasty treat that a lot of families rely on for their winter food. So we also want to encourage all our Ikes and our followers, if you are a hunter, to please use lead-free alternatives when hunting to protect people and our wildlife. So thanks for joining me, and I'm hoping that you can draw a couple more deers today and color them in whatever color you want. Have a great day. Thank you.